Hey there, adventurers! Welcome to the great state of Texas. Today, we're ditching the concrete jungle and diving headfirst into the heart of Texas's wild side. We're talking hidden gems, breathtaking landscapes, the kind of places that make you want to chuck your phone into the nearest river. Not that I'd ever recommend that, and just breathe. I'm about to show you a side of Texas you never knew existed. The kind of places that'll have you trading your taxi for a pair of hiking boots faster than you can say yeehaw. We're talking canyons, caves, rivers, and enough natural beauty to make your jaw drop. So buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to embark on a visual journey that'll have you packing your bags and booking a one-way ticket to the Lone Star State. First up on our Texas adventure, we're hauling ourselves down south to Big Bend National Park. Now, I'm talking way down south, practically kissing the Mexican border. This place is about as remote as it gets, a sprawling expanse of desert, mountains, and more stars than you can shake a stick at. Forget your fancy resorts and crowded beaches. Big Bend is all about raw, untamed beauty. We're talking towering limestone cliffs that'll have you feeling like an ant, canyons carved by ancient rivers, and cacti that look like they're straight out of a Dr. Seuss book. But don't let the rugged exterior fool you. Big Bend is teeming with life. We're talking roadrunners darting through the underbrush, lizards basking in the sun, and if you're lucky, you might even spot a black bear lumbering through the trees. You gotta come prepared to sweat, to hike till your legs scream for mercy, and to disconnect from the digital world for a hot minute. But trust me, the payoff is more than worth it. Standing on the edge of the Chisos Mountains, gazing out at a sunset that paints the sky in a million shades of orange and pink, you'll feel like you're on another planet. Next up on our Texas Odyssey, we're trading the desert for a different kind of wonder, Palo Duro Canyon. Now you might be thinking, canyons in Texas? Get out of here. But trust me on this one, folks, Palo Duro is the real deal. Carved by the Red River over millions of years, this place is like a miniature Grand Canyon, complete with towering cliffs, colorful rock formations, and a whole lot of history baked into every layer. This place has stories for days. We're talking Native American tribes who called this canyon home for centuries, cowboys herding cattle across the plains, and even a Civil War battle or two. Palo Duro is a playground for outdoor enthusiasts. We're talking hiking trails that wind through the canyon floor, horseback riding adventures that'll have you feeling like a true cowboy, and mountain biking trails that'll test your limits. So whether you're a history buff, an adrenaline junkie, or just someone who appreciates a good view, Palo Duro Canyon is a must-see. All right, folks, buckle up because we're heading west to tackle the highest peak in the Lone Star State, Guadalupe Peak, nestled in the heart of Guadalupe Mountains National Park. This ain't no walk in the park. This is a challenge for those who crave a little altitude with their adventure. Now, I'm all for a leisurely stroll through nature, but there's something about conquering a mountain that just gets the blood pumping. Maybe it's the fresh mountain air, maybe it's the breathtaking views, or maybe it's just the satisfaction of knowing you pushed yourself to the limit. Whatever the reason, hiking Guadalupe Peak is an experience you won't soon forget. It's a solid 8-mile trek to the top, climbing over 3,000 feet through forests of pine and fir trees, past ancient fossils, and finally, breaking through the tree line to a view that'll stop you dead in your tracks. From the summit, you can see for miles in every direction. We're talking rolling hills, vast deserts, and if you squint real hard, you might even catch a glimpse of New Mexico. But the real reward is the feeling of accomplishment, of knowing you conquered Texas's highest peak. Pretty face. It's a playground for adventurers, with rock climbing routes, hiking trails, and campsites perfect for stargazing. All right, folks, let's cool off from the Texas heat with a dip in one of the most beautiful natural swimming holes you've ever seen. Hamilton Pool Preserve. Located just outside of Austin, Hamilton Pool is like something straight out of a fairy tale. Imagine this, a crystal clear pool of water, fed by a cascading waterfall surrounded by lush greenery, and all tucked away in a secluded grotto. Hamilton Pool was formed thousands of years ago when the dome of an underground river collapsed, creating this natural oasis. Today, it's a beloved spot for swimming, sunbathing, and just soaking up the beauty of nature. Once you're there, you can take a dip in the refreshing water, relax under the shade of the surrounding cliffs, or simply admire the beauty of the waterfall as it cascades down into the pool below. Hamilton Pool is a true Texas gem, a place where you can escape the hustle and bustle of city life and reconnect with nature. All right, folks, let's ditch the mountains and canyons for a hot minute and head to the coast for some serious beach vibes. We're talking about Padre Island National Seashore, a 70-mile stretch of pristine coastline that's about as wild and untamed as it gets. Forget your crowded beaches and high-rise hotels. Padre Island is all about raw, natural beauty. We're talking sand dunes as far as the eye can see, crashing waves that'll knock you off your feet, and more bird species than you can shake a stick at. This place is a haven for wildlife. We're talking sea turtles nesting on the shores, dolphins leaping through the waves, and if you're really lucky, you might even spot a whale breaching in the distance. With minimal light pollution, the stars come out to play in a way you've never seen before. So whether you're looking to soak up the sun, explore the coastline, or just escape the city for a while, Padre Island National Seashore is the perfect place to reconnect with nature and experience the wild side of the Texas coast. Last but not least, we're heading to a place that's as unique as it is beautiful, Caddo Lake. Now I know what you're thinking, a swamp? Really? But trust me on this one, folks. Caddo Lake is like nothing you've ever seen before. Imagine a labyrinth of waterways, covered in a canopy of Spanish moss, cypress trees rising from the water like ancient sentinels. It's like stepping back in time to a place where nature reigns supreme. Caddo Lake ain't your typical tourist trap. There are no fancy resorts or amusement parks here. This is a place for adventurers, for those who want to experience the raw, untamed beauty of the Texas swamps. Hop in a kayak and paddle through the waterways, the Spanish moss brushing against your face. Cast a line and try your luck at catching some of the local catfish or bass. It's a vital ecosystem, home to alligators, otters, turtles, and a whole host of bird species. So there you have it, folks. Caddo Lake, a swamp with a heart of gold. So there you have it, folks, 7 hidden paradises in the heart of Texas. From towering mountains and vast deserts to pristine beaches and mysterious swamps, Texas has something for everyone. So what are you waiting for? Pack your bags, grab your sense of adventure, and get ready to experience the Lone Star State like never before. Trust me, you won't regret it. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more travel adventures and let me know in the comments below which of these hidden paradises you're dying to visit. Until next time, keep exploring,